European Union leaders meeting in France gathered on Friday for a second day of talks that come amid Russia's two-week-long war in Ukraine.
European Union leaders on Thursday ruled out fulfilling Ukraine's demand for a fast-track integration with the bloc as they discussed ways to help the country that's been invaded by Russia. EU nations have been fully united in backing Ukraine's resistance, adopting unprecedented economic sanctions against Russia over the past 2 weeks. However, leaders are divided as to how fast Brussels could move to accept Ukraine as a member and how swiftly the 27-nation bloc could sever energy ties with Moscow.
Everyone leaving and we're going back. Please, thank you. Stop.
A spokesman for the United Nations says it now estimates 2.3 million people have fled Ukraine as a result of Russia's attack on the country.
Many were hoping to be allowed to evacuate safely through agreed-upon humanitarian corridors on Thursday, but several past attempts have failed amid continued Russian shelling.
Our humanitarian colleagues estimate that now 1.9 million people have been internally displaced and more than 2.3 million have now crossed international borders out of Ukraine, and this is according to UNHCR. Three things are critical in the short term, as the Emergency Relief Coordinator, Martin Griffiths, has stressed. Civilians, whether they stay or leave, must be respected and protected. Safe passage is needed for humanitarian supplies, and we need a system of constant communications with parties to the conflict. The UN Refugee Agency tells us that by March 9th, yesterday, they had delivered 85 metric tons of humanitarian assistance to reception and transit centers in Vinnytsia in central Ukraine, which is hosting people who have fled hostilities further east. For its part, the World Food Programme today said it is deeply concerned about the impact of conflict on Ukraine's food security and the waning ability of families in embattled areas